Okay, so working on the 2500 today, trying to track down the problem at 55, the up and down. The only way I know to eliminate the wheels and tires is to put on the old wheels and tires. Something that I know ran fine on the truck before it was lifted. This should tell me if we should look at the wheels and tires as the issue, or we need to look at the lift kit as an issue. I'm kind of doubting it's the lift kit. I think it's the tires. It's either the cheaper tires or the balancing beads. They didn't add enough balancing beads, or something's off about the tires. So I don't want to, but I'm going to take off these big 35s and put on these crappy tires, and we should see what the issue is. Okay, so almost there. I got one more tire, got both rears, both fronts, and these rims and tires are horrid looking. Okay, so on a side note, you can't run the factory offset apparently with this lift kit because the tire was hitting the knuckle. Had to use this 1/4-inch spacer up front to be able to get the tire to clear. I used these for the dually when I ran 265s. So I'm just sticking them on the front here to clear the tires. But it's interesting, I didn't know you couldn't run a factory rim, factory offset without spacers. If you put spacers on there you could, but without spacers you ain't gonna run a factory rim with a lift kit here. Okay, so quick test run, and the truck runs smooth with the old tires. So definitely got a tire problem. Probably gonna go and balance the tires myself, I guess. So we're gonna start with the 2 rear tires because that's kind of where I felt my problem, I think. So I'm gonna take these to the balancer. Those of you that have watched me for a while know that I used to have tire equipment. I had a mounter and a balancer. I sold them to my brother-in-law, so I gotta head over to his shop right now to get these balanced. I'll see what these say. I'm not even sure you can balance them after you put beads in them, but I'll see what the balancer says. And I mean, if it's like way off, I might just forget it and take it back to the tire shop. But I've got these weights, these stick-on weights that I'm going to be using for the inside of the tire. Like I said, I used to have tire equipment, so I have weights and stuff. But you can see they're just basically a bunch of weights. You break off what you need. They stick on with tape, double-sided tape on the back. So we'll give this a try and see what happens. Okay, so that was a complete failure. I couldn't get them balanced. The machine was so erratic, and then sometimes it was giving me error. I don't know if there's something wrong with the balancer, or if the beads being in there, the balancer can't balance the tires. So I guess they got to go back to the tire shop. Okay, so just got back from the tire shop. Guys are really nice there. They listened to what I had to say about what was going on, and what we did is we started with the rear tires because the steering really wasn't shaking or anything, so the the issue is probably in the rear. So they started with the two rear tires, which you're seeing right here. And they had to take out all the balancing beads, and then they had to rebalance them. And one tire was so bad they had to rotate it 180 degrees on the rim, and then balance it out. And that was the problem. That was probably the problem, they said. Even though doing that, there's still quite a bit of weight on these tires. You can see they got some on the lip, and they also got some inside there, so quite a bit of weight actually been added to these. And again, he said it was out of balance more than the balancing beads could compensate for. So there was an issue there. The two front tires, again, I said there wasn't really a shake in the steering wheel or anything. Felt more like in the seat of my pants. So they're thinking it was that one that was bad. But I mean, this other one's got quite a bit of weight on it too. So, but I think we found the issue. The only way to know really is to get these bolted up. My back is not looking forward to that, but we got to get these bolted back on. I'm going to put them back on the same way they came off. So these are the two rear tires. I got the two front ones up there, and I'm going to put them back in the same spot. We'll go down the same road, and we'll see what happens. Okay guys, so the tires are on. Time for a road test. So I'm out driving the truck, guys, and disappointing news. I have not fixed the problem. Balancing the rear tires did not fix the problem. It's still doing the shaking thing. It might be slightly better after the balance. I did lower the air pressure too, from 65 to 60, and actually that seemed to help a little bit. So that kind of points me in a new direction of what the issue is. I'm thinking that the 18s have a stiffer sidewall than, say, like a 16 with a 35. I probably wouldn't have this issue if I had a 16 with a 35, because they have a whole bunch more sidewall to absorb the road bumps. So I think that because I'm running 18s and it has a stiffer sidewall, that I'm getting a lot of road bumps transferred into the suspension, and I have the standard shocks that came with the kit, and that's probably part of the issue, is they're cheaper shocks. I'm guessing they are not high-end shocks. I'm probably going to go with an upgraded shock down the road, and I think that will probably take care of the issue. Probably go with some Bilstein, maybe shocks. I can't do it now, but I'm just gonna have to live with what I got now, because I'm pretty sure it's still in the rear. The front tires, I still have the beads in them, but I'm pretty sure I'm feeling it towards the rear of the truck. It's the rear. So I mean, I guess it's disappointing news, but I guess it's pointing in a direction that it's probably the issue. They had a fancy machine there balancing these tires, so if there was any issue with the rim being messed up or the tire messed up, I'm almost positive that machine would have picked it up. So those rear tires are balanced and good tires, so that is not the issue. It's not the tires, and it is not the suspension causing the lift. It's not the lift causing the problems, because when I put the factory tires on, it runs fine. So it's pretty much pointing me at probably being the 18s with the stiffer sidewall. So that's where I'm at right now. I mean, I wish I could have solved the problem in this video, guys. I don't see many people posting problems after suspension lifts for some reason. I don't know why. Apparently this is not common to have an issue after you lift the truck, but I'm having an issue. So when I do upgrade shocks, guys, I'll do another video and let you know how that goes. But that's gonna do it for this one, guys. Hope you got something out of this video. Hopefully it'll help some people, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
I live back in the woods, you see, my woman and the kids and the dogs and me. I got a shotgun, a rifle, and a four-wheel drive, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive.